Beware of Kennedy Agyapong, dangerous and dirty tribal bigots. I have decided to take away my support for Kennedy Agyapong because I have realized that he's a dirty tribal bigot. In fact, for some time now, I told myself, oh, let me give Kennedy Agyapong a chance. Because this is a man who genuinely wants to see people grow. He genuinely wants to be in the service of God and country. He has done a lot of work in terms of philanthropy. But my brother, my sister, I chanced upon a tape, and this tape has broken my heart. Kennedy Agyapong is nothing but a dangerous, dirty, tribal bigot. It hurts me. We were here a few days ago to talk about Bawumia. My brother, my sister, and when it comes to talking about Bawumia, we open the guns. Because remember, here we stand with the truth only. It doesn't matter who you are, how much influence you have, whatever you carry and what you don't carry is all in the service of God and country. Kennedy Agyapong is a dangerous, dirty, tribal bigot. And I'm so ashamed. My brother, my sister, who is this guy called Kennedy Agyapong? He was born in 1960. So he's 65 years young. He believed that by the age of 60, he was going to be able to buy a private jet. But 60 came and passed, and he wasn't able to do it. He still said he could have bought it, but he had other priorities. Fine. He's a businessman who likes to do a lot of philanthropy. He has helped a lot of people from all walks of life. He was born in Asindompim. He went to school there and also some schools in America and beyond. He is not a man who is so enthusiastic about schooling. All he thinks about is business. And as he told us, anytime he goes to bed, he dreams about fight. He just wants to fight and fight and fight. He wants to be the president of Ghana. He has gone through a lot of controversies. Many have ruled him out. But some of us who saw the light in him believed that we could give him a chance. Until the tape that I saw yesterday. My brother, my sister, he's on tape to have released some verbal, tribal tirades, my brother, my sister, against the r0us in the past. And the matter went into some kind of investigation. Are you inciting violence against r0us? He gave a very beautiful explanation to the investigators, and everywhere went cool. He even had the opportunity to go all the way to the Volta region to campaign, and the people received him nicely. My brother, my sister, this is Kennedy Agyapong. He was voted into the parliament from the year 2000, and he had won over and over several times until he himself said he was tired and decided to walk out. And what did he say? That parliament had become so cheap. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry could be part of it, and he didn't want to be that Tom, that Dick, and that Harry. My brother, my sister, this is the principled Kennedy Agyapong. My brother, my sister, in the run-up to the election, he vowed that he was not going to support Bawumia because Bawumia was nothing but visionless and a liar. But he was convinced, and he decided to follow Bawumia on the campaign trail. Later, we're told that he received a gift of 5 million Ghana cedis. Some said it was 5 million American dollars. But the man who gave up the money said it was 5 million Ghana cedis. Kennedy Agyapong came back to tell us, even that money, in fact, his supporters said that that money, 5 million Ghana cedis, was nothing. When he followed Bawumia on the campaign trail, he gave that out as gifts, more than that, to the people. I believe that Kennedy Agyapong is a man who likes to give out things. But my brother, my sister, come here. It is sad. He was in Achim, and over there in Achim, he spoke to the Achim people. And what did he say? Point blank. It's carried all over Ghana. Let's start with Ghana Web. How did Ghana Web capture this sad story? Ghana Web, put it out, and that's it. Kennedy Agyapong urges Akans to back his flag bearer bid, warns of becoming slaves in MPP. Run the story and watch this. Watch how the story rolls. My brother, my sister, it's a sad story. The new patriotic party flag bearer aspirant Kennedy Agyapong has urged Akans, particularly those in the southern parts of the country, to rally behind his bid to lead the party, warning that failure to do so could render them slaves within the NPP. Now, addressing delegates in Chebi in the Eastern region on Wednesday, November 12, 2025, Agyapong veered into tribal-toned messages, insisting that Akans must support their own in the ongoing flag bearer contest. Now, according to him, northern political actors are united behind a single candidate, adding that those who refuse to align are being intimidated. He argued that the same level of unity is lacking amongst Akans, whom he described as r0us, cautioning that this unity could relegate them to the background in the NPP. Dash it away. So you see, Akans, come and support my bid. In the north, the Northerners are all rallying around one candidate. Those who are refusing to rally, chiefs are telling them that they will kick them out of the land. They are intimidating them. And Kennedy Agyapong finds this beautiful enough to use as a message to get Akans rally around him. How did My Joy Online capture this story? And it's a very credible site for news. Watch this. It says, MPP primaries, Kennedy Agyapong launches tribal tirade, calls for Akans to reject minorities. Run the story. NPP flag bearer aspirant Kennedy Agyapong has launched a controversial tribal tirade in his latest campaign message to party delegates. Run it, quick. And the story continues, addressing MPP delegates in Chebi in the Ebuakwa South constituency of the Eastern region on Wednesday. Mr. Agyapong urged Akans to rise up and reject minority tribes in the country to claim what he described as their rightful place in the NPP flag bearer race. Now, the former MP said he could not understand why MPs from the northern part of the country could unite behind one candidate in the NPP race, while MPs from the south, particularly Akans, failed to do the same for him, one of their own. He warned that such disunity could lead to r0yals becoming slaves if not addressed. Dash it away. My brother, a few days ago, it came out that some people were calling Bawumia a slave because he didn't have the royal blood in him, the royal NPP blood. And for that matter, he was an outcast. When he was running around, killing himself for the party, they saw him just as a slave. As this guy here, an MP for Asante Achim South, says, Bawumia is an outsider and like a slave who was brought in to serve us, he is not fit to occupy the main seat as our leader. We condemned this bigot. My brother, my sister, we spoke against this bigotry. At the end of the day, Bawumia is running around campaigning, and many people are saying that he's also spewing tribal comments when he goes to the northern region, asking the chiefs and Muslims to vote for him because he's a northerner and at the same time a Muslim. And we have heard tapes of that. For Kennedy Agyapong, this is good enough for him to react to. If he's doing tribal politics, let me also do tribal politics. This guy is not fit for president. How could you all of a sudden throw away your conscience and your common sense? Oh, they are stealing, so me too, I'll go and steal. What kind of president do you want to be? They are stealing, oh, for that matter, me too, I have to steal. Are you crazy? What kind of a country are we building? If we have condemned Bawumia right from the start and said that his political career is finished, you, Kennedy, too, you are following him to kill your own political ambitions and careers? Oh, what a shame, Kennedy. I am so disappointed I couldn't sleep last night. I said, look at the man that I've been supporting at the ground all this while. Because I believe that we need somebody who is not a mainstream politician. Somebody like Trump with a bit of common sense. And I thought that that would have been Kennedy. But look how low and how cheap he can also be. After an allegation of giving you 5 million Ghana cedis for you to step out and join Bawumia and support him after all that you said about Bawumia, you were not ashamed to go after the same man you criticized and said he was nothing but a liar. You followed a liar on the campaign trail. And now, what am I hearing? Akans should come together. Omuna omuye adishie. They should come together. And when they come together and support their very own, then they would know that they are true royals, or else they will become slaves. Can you entrust this country to Kennedy Agyapong? I don't care what prophecies have been said. I don't care which prophet has said what about who. My brother, I don't care who has how much money. I care about the thoughts and the common sense. It doesn't look like Kennedy Agyapong has the common sense. And I am shocked. Having been criticized all this while about being a tribalist, then you go to the Akan place, and when you listen to the tape, which will be playing very soon, he said in the tape that the Akans are more than any other ethnic group in Ghana. And when they come together, they would certainly be able to control the whole of Ghana. What a shame. And people are supporting this. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us, brethren? And some people will not tell him the truth because he will give them some cocoa and kose. My brother, it doesn't matter how much you give me. It doesn't matter how many promises you make to me. I have a conscience, and my conscience is for generations yet to come. Hey, you could be my brother, you could be my sister. If you don't have common sense, you have to go back to the school of common sense. The only way I will ever come back and say, okay, you know what, Kennedy, I'll give you another chance, is when he apologizes for this nasty remark. I am shocked. Look, national security should be looking for Kennedy Agyapong to pick him up, because this thing that he has said has the tendency of setting the whole nation on fire. Hey! That dirty party, the so-called NLM, National Liberation Movement, which Nkrumah called the National Liars Movement. My brother, my sister came together, and it was so much of Akanization. They were only trying to gather Akans and separate themselves from the rest of Ghana. That is what Kennedy Agyapong is returning to. NLM, or say Yao Akoto, Bafo Yao Akoto. This party was formed somewhere on the 16th or the 19th of September in 1954. Yes, 19th of September. 1954. I am so disgraced. Right now, I cannot go home. Because if I go home, my little children are going to look at me in the face and say, oh, the other day you told us that this man is a good man. But we have heard that this is what he has said. I'm speaking tongue in cheek. Let's listen to what Kennedy Agyapong said. And this one was posted by Ghana Web. There is some kind of sound under it. Don't worry about the sound. Just listen clearly to what Kennedy Agyapong, the tribal bigot, said. Listen to this.
Yeye mistakes. It is said, and if you come home, say, Omudi, Omumwe. But a 2 years so dear, any dear in Papa. You may young watching, see how Sanya drink. Not the Biayan in Papa more. You may young watching. Yes, you come home. A couple more, a dog, such a king, I'm in a mocha. I mean, it's wrong, yeah. Come to actual. So, who baby, Obi to me, Catcher will say, me, and come support. Then, will be many man, the Macassar betray me. Now, what dear, a black family, won't betray women. A black family, who dear, won't betray women. Near the Quakuya and young them, and find lepers. Ramona said, if I do no more, yet now, man, Ketuambo, discriminating against us. Wake up! You have to wake up and defend one casa for 2 months time. Or say more to some anyhow. Why? You go to the north and all MPs gang up. Who give also support to one candidate attacks on you. Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. Yes, so be out. A Korea and your pet. But won't you go from and combat tribal or Bahadia and Yako? Tribal politics are possible. Mohoya Mama. As a body a moon. What a moon. This year, but Dako says Suba with Yansa this year, or Bacafua. Men are a catcher among them. Miss Rock. Yaya Gino. Yamon be second in Japan and members of the cotton boy. To me, a Korean tea, and I'm my SSL and I'm a demanding. Maybe I'll see a kind of pressure from you. What do we call you for your campaign?
What's the sense in this? This man wants to be president. So when you become president, should it happen, what would you do with the people of the north? You have already told the whole Ghana that Asantes, Akans are royals. You are supporting the stupid lie that people from the north are slaves. Because of politics. Are you better than people from the north? Are you more handsome than people from the north? What nonsense. I don't get this. Because of politics, because of hunger for power, let Baumia continue fooling himself. We have rejected him. We don't like him. As for Baumia, he's a true slave because he came to serve as a mate when he should have been a co-pilot. So he's a slave. We were listening to you because we felt that, oh, Agyapong can be on the other side. All of a sudden, you've gone back to wear your old suit. Akans should come together. Akans are royals. If they don't support you and other Akans, they will continue to be slaves in the party. And that in the north, chiefs are doing A, B, C, D. Let them do whatever they are doing there. The voter knows who has the common sense. And for some time, we thought you had it, but now I know that you don't have it. You are a buffoon like the rest of them. It hurts. It hurts. Listen to what Agyapong said. Baumia has lost already. He's already in the gutter. You have allowed him to drag you into the same gutter. And you are talking against the people in the north. Does he have people in the north who support him? Does he have people in Eweland who support him? Does he have people in some other parts who are not accounts who support him? This is the time to stop supporting him. Because he doesn't value you. He says once he gets the account people, they will form a formidable force In fact, they outnumber every other ethnic group in Ghana. That's a tribal bigot. He's not smart. Politics is a game of numbers. It's the same foolish thing K.T. Ahmad went and said, that the youth cannot rule themselves because they have coconut heads. He forgot that Africa has the biggest percentage of youth in the whole world. It's the youngest continent. And all the youth stepped back and showed him that majority carries the vote. My brother, we saw Alu Mahama rejected him and took somebody else. Kufuor competed against some people in the north. We kicked all those people and picked Kufuor. The people of the north, what have they done to you? Everybody in the north who supports Kennedy Agyapong, it's time now to dissociate yourself from him. Let him go with his Akan people. They are the royals. The rest of us who are not Akans, we are the slaves and the idiots. Teach him a lesson. If he doesn't apologize, it is done. What nonsense. What nonsense. He doesn't even respect the Northerners around him. If I was a Northerner working for this guy, I would leave. If I was an Ewe working for this guy, I would leave. If I were some other whatever aside Akan, I'll leave him. And in fact, even if I was Akan with common sense, I will leave him. This is a guy who can set the whole country ablaze with some of these thoughts that are not witty. I am angry. Beware of people like this. They will bring Rwanda to Ghana. As for Baumia, he's more than just an idiot. He is the slave. We thought Kennedy would have been wiser. But they are in the same soup. Idiots, the two of them. Get them away. Dash is the black pot, aka Kukushonimo. And here we speak to